So with this test, we're going to take Maddie's heels towards her low back and her buttock. So hold them securely and just let natural gravity and weight take them up. Okay, and that's where they both want to stop. And as you can clearly see, there's a difference of quite a few inches between the right and the left. Now, this isn't a fully diagnostic test, but it does signify this as there's some tightness in the low back on the right-hand side. When I lift Maddie's left knee, okay, with a little bit of pressure of her low back, you'll see that it'll come up to roughly 30 degrees. And is there any pain there?
No.
So it feels quite good. There's a nice spring there, so that joint seems to be moving quite well. But when we do it on the right-hand side, exactly the same thing. As I lift, it naturally doesn't want to come higher. And how does that feel, Bad?
Sore.
So we're looking about half as much, and the joint feels a lot stiffer.
And like you don't have to put the whole thing, you can just do bits. That side feels good, this side, oh my god.
Tight, isn't it?
Tight, yeah.
Tight. It's tight like a tiger. That doesn't move great.
That feels like posterior on my right side.
I'd agree with that. So as you have seen in the previous couple of clips, guys, we've assessed Maddie's low back. Her right-hand side of her pelvis and low back aren't moving very well. There's clear dysfunction in the joint. It's causing her a lot of pain. So we're going to be addressing those areas very soon. Initially, what you'll see here is me working on the muscles around Maddie's glutes, into the outside of her hip, her low back and her pelvis. I'm also right now doing some gentle release of her sacrum and her sacroiliac joint. Now what you see me doing, speed it up, is mobilising her hip. This is really effective for Maddie. It loosens up all the muscles on the outside of her hip going up into her flank and glutes and allows me to do a much better adjustment when the time comes. So here I'm just doing a little bit of work in her upper trapezius region. She gets very, very tight here, and this is massively beneficial for her before we come to adjust in a little while. In this clip, guys, you will see me doing a technique called Flexion distraction. This is fantastic for teasing some movement into the low back of a patient. Because they're laying down on their front, you can get the motion into the joints very easily. Really gentle, really effective, really specific for increasing motion in the low back. Maddie's back really enjoys this manoeuvre. So here we're going to be moving into adjusting Maddie. We'll be adjusting her middle back, her low back and her neck.
Yeah, I'm on edit all the time.
Yeah, to be fair. And out. Good. Okay. Up that side for me. Okay, breath in. Okay. Breath in. And out. Okay, pop on your tummy, listen. Okay, so we've done the treatment now, so we're just going to check over a couple of the tests that we did at the start to see how they're feeling now and see how they feel to Maddie, the patient. So we'll start off with the heel to the buttocks. So same thing, going to support, and naturally as we let them flop, there's no sort of input for me on those. That's just naturally where they sit. They're now pretty much bang on level. So that's showing us that there's less tension in the big joint, the SI joint in the low back, which is great. If we retest, then lifting the leg, so pressure there, and that leg's coming a lot higher. If I move out the way, hopefully you can see. And how's that feeling, Maddie?
Yeah, much better.
Awesome. So hopefully that should be roughly even now with the other side. And yeah, it certainly feels far more uniform than it did. So that's absolutely great. Successful treatment. If you liked the video, like and subscribe.